Georgian is spoken by around 4.3 million people, primarily in Georgia. Not that one. This Georgia, in Central Asia. It's written in its own 33-character alphabet called Hedruli. While Greek and Russian have quite a few letters that look similar to their English counterparts, Georgian not so much. At first, seeing a page of text entirely written in Georgian will likely feel a bit intimidating for this reason, but by the end of these lessons you'll be able to say any new word you come across. Rather than going alphabetically, each lesson in the course will introduce a set of letters that share similar features. We'll start with some that are generally pretty easy for English speakers and progress on to the more difficult to pronounce ones later. Along with each letter, I'll include an example of a word that makes use of it. So, without any further ado, let's get started. Behold, your first Georgian letter. This is the letter Ani. It's pronounced just like the A in father. It can be found in the word for the number 3, Sami. Now, let's take a look at how it's written. Next up is the letter Eni. It's pronounced like the S sound in end. An example of a word spelled with this letter is Ena, which means language. This is the letter Ini. It makes the same sound as the double E in meat. It's used in the spelling of the word Didi, which means large. This letter is called Oni, and it looks a little bit like the Greek letter omega. It's pronounced similarly to the O in go. One small note should be made, however. In English we pronounce O with a bit of a W after it, kind of like in the word mo. You'll want to keep the Georgian O free of this little extra sound that sneaks in there. This vowel can be found in the word okro, which means gold. And to wrap up the vowels, meet the letter uni. Uni sounds a bit like the U in the word flute. This vowel can be found in the word supi, which, as you may have guessed, means soup. Uni is generally written slightly differently than the typeface version, so let's take a look.